am Consuella, formerly your midday personality at WVAZ FM Chicago, also known as V103. If you've been listening lately, then you know that I'm no longer your boo from 9 to 2. Shout out to Miss Beyonce Fox, who is stepped right into that time slot and doing an awesome job. But obviously I'm not there, and no, I did not get fired. I chose not to re-sign the contract that was offered to me by iHeartMedia, and I still have a great relationship with everybody at iHeartMedia Chicago, iHeartMedia just in general, and I just wanted to take this time for those that have been asking, wondering. I've been getting a lot of messages on Instagram, a lot of messages on Facebook, people asking me in the streets, like, what's going on? You okay? I am just fine. I'm doing fantastic even, but I chose not to sign because there are a lot of things that I've been wanting to do, and radio has been an awesome, beautiful career, but it's also very demanding. At least it has been. And I was trying to do everything all at once at the same time, but you know, you need a team behind you to get a lot of things done at once. So I felt like in order to build a really good team, I needed the time to do that, to cultivate it in a way that I can pursue other areas, other gifts, and take my career to another level. And you know, hopefully one day I can come back to radio in a different capacity. But right now, I just felt like it was time to move on and kind of groom myself in other areas and nurture, like I said, other gifts that God's blessed me with that I had kind of put on the back burner. I am an actress, I sing, I'm a writer, I do a lot of other things that I had not been cultivating in a long time, and I just wanted to take this time to do that. And I felt like because you allow me into your home every day, whether you're going to work or school or wherever it was that you listened to my show, and the numbers proved that you were listening, so I felt like it was I just wanted to take this opportunity to share with you personally what's going on with me, so you didn't really have any questions and you're wondering, they fired that girl, what happened? She's sick? What's wrong with her? Where's she at? What happened to her? She moved back to Louisiana? No, I'm still in Chicago, at least as of right now. For those that don't know, I'll just go back a little bit of history for you. Consuela history. I started in radio 17 years ago, so that kind of gives you a little bit of severity of how serious this is right now for me to get to live my dream and really like pursue and go hard for the things that I've always wanted to do. And like I said, I started radio 17 years ago in New Orleans. I'm from Lake Charles, Louisiana. Moved to New Orleans to finish school. Started radio without telling my parents. Dropped out of school without telling them, rather. And then I started radio. They found out because a church member heard me on radio and told them that I was not on a Christian radio station. But that's a whole nother story. You'll have to read the book for that. But I started in New Orleans on radio. I was working for Clear Channel, which is now iHeartMedia at the time. And after Hurricane Katrina, I moved to Charlotte, North Carolina, because I got a job offer at CBS Radio. I worked there for 3 years, and after leaving CBS, actually I got laid off there because of the stock market and all that stuff. They were making budget cuts, so they didn't re-sign or renew my contract there. And so I was just chilling for like 8 months, living in Charlotte. Not a lot of people knew that I wasn't on the radio anymore because I was doing a lot of commercials and, you know, just out and about, so people really didn't notice. But I had been laid off, and I was about to pack up my things and move to Los Angeles at the time when I got a phone call to come back to radio, and this time the offer was here in Chicago, and I took it. And that's when I started working at WGCI in 2009. Worked there for 4 years. Had a great run there. I think it was number one when I left GCI. I had number one night, 6 to 10. And then they offered me middays at the end of my contract with GCI. They offered me the midday position at V103, which is all under the same iHeartMedia umbrella, formerly Clear Channel. And I took it because it was more money. And because I got to work during the day, I could like kind of maneuver some things in my life and kind of have a life. Because when you work 6 to 10 at night, hip hop, you're going out and, you know, to the club every night after you get off. And I really didn't have a life outside of work and the industry, I guess, because during the day everybody else was at work, and then I would get to work on the air at night from 6 to 10, and it was like, you know, that was starting to get old. So of course, when they offered me the midday position at V103, I jumped at the opportunity. It was my first time on middays, full time, and I've enjoyed every bit of it. It was just a lot of responsibilities, especially with all the endorsements and things like that. It was beautiful. The check was awesome, but sometimes it's not just about the money. Sometimes you have to do what you feel in your heart is best for you, and if you want more, sometimes you got to take a step back and push to get to that next level, and that's what I'm doing right now. So again, because you've been so gracious to let me into your life and listen to the shows that I've been a part of since I've been in Chicago, and if you're watching this and you listen to me on the Quiet Storm in Charlotte, you know, back in 2006 through 2009, or if you listen to me on the CJ Morgan Morning Show back in New Orleans in the early 2000s, you know, you've been gracious enough to welcome me into your family or your life. I felt like it was my opportunity to invite you into mine for a moment and personally let you know what was going on. I have my tissue just in case I start crying, so let's see, because I feel it coming. But, you know, nonetheless, I felt like I wanted to invite you into my home. This is my living room, my sofa, and just to share with you where I am right now. So this is not the end. This is just a transition into greater things that God has in store, and I'm excited. I hope you stay tuned and pay attention to things that are coming, because it's a lot of awesome stuff. So I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you to you, all of the listeners, all of my friends, my family, my mentor. Shout out to everybody that's helped me along the way, whether it was roommates to real mentors in radio, from names are escaping me right now. Let's see, Monica Pierre in New Orleans, Uptown Angela, what up TZ? Wow Wayne, let's see, people like Toya Beasley in New York, who helped me and gave me a lot of advice after Hurricane Katrina. Terry Avery, my PD in Charlotte, my PD here who's no longer with us, Chris Kelly, who pushed me to be better and grow as a personality. Derek Brown, Mascarano. I just appreciate all of you, all of my interns, Derek in the city who's doing this video, Sharonda, Christina, Tia, who else? Sharonda's over there. That's why I'm looking up to the side. Who else was intern? Oh, Liz, Maria, who else? Tina, all of these people. Shout out to my coworkers, you know, everybody that I've worked with along the way. I love every last one of you. This is not the last time I'm sure we'll cross paths, but just in a different capacity. Like probably, I don't know, who knows? Just wait and see. But I do want to pursue more television, acting, singing. You know, and sometimes when you're doing one thing, people kind of put you in a box and they don't ask you your resume. They don't even take the time to look. So there were things that that I do and that I'm passionate about besides radio that I've always wanted to work full time in, and that's where I'm headed now. So again, be on the lookout for what's to come. I'm excited and I appreciate everything from everybody that's helped me along my radio career, and hopefully soon, one day, I'll be able to come back to radio in a different capacity, bigger capacity, hopefully. And yeah, so thank you for listening, taking the time out in your day again to let me share with you. And like I always say before I get off the air, I love you, my friend. That's what my shirt says. Je t'aime in French. So until next time, thanks.